Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Brown.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got John Collins. Reddish out there with Harris. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Erickson in at the 2 guard. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
Here's the great one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now here's Erickson. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The dish to Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Collins. Bledsoe against Satoransky. The Hawks again can't hit.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
No good from the great one.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
And Harris drops them both. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Giannis kicks to Middleton, passes to Bledsoe. Stolen by Erickson, off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Here's Satoransky. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harris inside, working on Drummond. Erickson with it, out guarded by Giannis. Clock at 4. The fadeaway.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. No good from the great one.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Here's the great one. Here's Giannis. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Erickson outside. A floater, and it's good on the way in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
To the middle from 12 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to the great one. The Bucks working the ball around. Bledsoe against Satoransky. Out to the wing. And Drummond kicks to Bledsoe. Lets the 3 fly. Second shot opportunity. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Harris, good.
And you see there Tobias with body control to take the hit, still complete the play.
And he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Collins. Harris against Antetokounmpo. Harris passes to Erickson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks trail. Inside. Here's the great one. Erickson with the rebound. Erickson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Reddish the pass to Satoransky. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
On the wing, Harris. Erickson outside. Here's Satoransky. Traps in the tray. Satoransky's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks trail by 6. The pass to the great one. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
Bledsoe against Satoransky. Passes it to Harris. Fader on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing to the middle. Here's the great one. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media, aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Second chance shot. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance. On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by Bledsoe. Outside Jackson. Here's Erickson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
They've got Harris. Reggie Jackson out there with Erickson. Then it's Collins. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, here's Reddish. Not a lot of room. Good D by Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Hawks making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. And the defensive impact that Andre Drummond can have on the floor is a major factor.
Well, you know that Drummond is going to do the work of 3 players on the glass, but he's also been a solid rim protector who makes up for his height with great timing and reach.
Harris. Atlanta again missing. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Giannis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Satoransky against Antetokounmpo. Satoransky with it. He's got 5. Harris. It's Drummond with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
Here's Reddish. The shot from the low post is good. Reddish has got 8 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Pass to Erickson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 7. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
Harris passes to Collins. Good D by Drummond.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Satoransky the pass to Collins. Back to Satoransky. For the 3. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Erickson.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The great one. Bucks passing it around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Satoransky, bounce pass. A fader. Another shot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
So it's the Hawks now. Bucks leading by 10. Down low, and to Tacumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Harris outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And the wide-open shot from Reddish, and he's good on the three ball. Reddish has got 11.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the Great One.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Great One in that last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 55 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling. I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
The Hawks trail by 10. Tipped away. Now here's Satoransky. Defense right on him. Drummond working against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Fast break, Milwaukee. The pass to the Great One. Here's Satoransky. The teardrop falls in. Satoransky's got 7 points.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
With a nice combination of strength.
And we finished one half of basketball. Bucks lead by. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at center. Steve, when you think about underrated stars in the NBA, who comes to your mind?
Drew Holiday for me is one. Mike Conley is another. Even a guy that gets a lot of praise, I still don't think he gets enough, is Klay Thompson, especially on the defensive end. It just scratches my head that he's really never made an all-defensive team selection.
It's nice to see underrated guys like Chris Middleton and D'Angelo Russell get all-star berths for the first time.
Yeah, those two are coming on as well.
Pass to Harris. Got a piece of it. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Here's the great one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. You look at the great one. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Saturansky the pass to Collins. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Over to the wing. Saturansky against Bledsoe. Collins wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
That free throw, no good.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Good on the second free throw. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Erickson outside. They need this. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Shots good by Middleton.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Saturansky looking around. Erickson outside. Pass to Collins. And here's Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. The Hawks trail by 15. Saturansky with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Erickson. Poked away. To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. Some solid defense from Harris.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bledsoe against Saturansky. And it's sent back by Drummond. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Collins dishes to Harris. The shot off that time. Good D by Drummond. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
The pass to Erickson. To end the drought, some solid defense from the Great One.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Hawks trail by 21. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up really 1 through 5.
On offense here, the Bucks. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Atlanta calls timeout. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
6 to shoot. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And the Hawks making a change here. Milton's checked in. Free throw no good for Giannis.
Well, coming into the league, John Collins mostly an around the rim scorer. His development as a shooter giving him more versatility.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes it to the Great One. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Hunter. And the foul called on the Great One. That's his first foul. And at Wake Forest, Collins a solid mid-range shooter. But you know what, Smitty? He has stretched his range now beyond the arc.
Kevin, credit his work ethic. A power dunker, but he's not content to live inside.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Both shots good from the stripe. Milwaukee leading by 23. Pass to the Great One. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Hawks. Kicks to Reddish. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris against Antetokounmpo. Harris passes to Erickson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Giannis grabs the miss. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Erickson. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Hunter in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Bledsoe against Satoransky. Reddish's shot is good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Giannis is double to the inside. Middleton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. Hunter kicks to Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now the pass to Drummond. And stolen by Hunter. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off target with his three.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
The great one passes to Drummond. The Bucks working the ball around. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Satoransky against Bledsoe. To the right side. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. 15 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Here's the great one. Milwaukee the rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Satoransky. Here's Harris on target from 13 feet. Harris has got 19 points.
The defense has tried to make adjustments, but Tobias is smart. He's adjusting back.
Giannis left side. Middleton trying to break free. Antetokounmpo, no good. Harris with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 23. Passes it to the great one. And stolen by Hunter. Satoransky against Bledsoe. Hunter, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the great one, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Satoransky against Bledsoe. Erickson left side. Hunter, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reynolds is checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Jonathan Motley comes in for Drummond. And it's Valentine in for Chris Middleton. Basket counts.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Bledsoe against Satoransky. Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. He kicks it to Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause. A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
The Hawks shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Satoransky the pass to Reynolds. Here's Harris. Now Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsors. And the league just continues to grow globally.
They've done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Sadaransky. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Reddish. The 11-footer. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson dishes to Hunter. Kicks it to Reddish. There's the pass to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Giannis left side. And stolen by Hunter. Here we go, all alone. Here's Reynolds. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Denzel Valentine. And the first one counts.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Brown in for Reddish. And Valentine now top of the key. McLeod, guarded by Jackson. Here's McLeod. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. The great one passes to Motley. Here's the great one. The Bucks getting another chance here. To the wing right side. Here's McLeod. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Brown. Chalk up 2 there.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Brown. The great one passes to Melly. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Jackson, the shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's the great one, and that one, good. The great one's got 41.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Brown, good. And so it's Milwaukee now. Passes it to the great one. From deep three-point range, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Down low, here's Hunter. Oh, that's blocked. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the great one, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Right side, Collins. Brown outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Oh, his array of talents are full.
At the line of the box, Nicola Bellinger. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was overwhelming. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg. David Aldridge, Steve.